Make it a habit, make it a practice to only think about the things that you want. If you think about the things that you don't want, the universe is not going to understand that. It's only going to understand the emotion that comes along with that feeling of not wanting something, and then in turn, you're going to get that.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am super excited about this video because it's a topic that I can talk about all day long. Like, really, I have learned so much about it in the past few years that it's literally given me a new dimension towards everything. It shaped me into the person I am today, and I am super excited to share all of that with you, the do's, the don'ts, and the things that nobody really talks about when it comes to the law of attraction. All of that we're going to talk about in this video. So let's get started. So now, for people who have absolutely no clue about what the law of attraction is, I'm going to just explain it to you guys in just one sentence. It just means like attracts like. Now, what that exactly means is that the kind of thoughts that you put out in the universe is the exact kind of things, circumstances, people, everything basically is what you're gonna attract back in your life. If you exhibit negative traits, if you put out negative energy and negative thoughts in the universe, again, it's the same. It's the kind of things that you're gonna get back in your life. Because let me give you an example. I'm sure we all have these two kinds of people in our life. We've seen some kind of people, like this one kind of people always seem to like get their way, and everything that they want effortlessly flows into their life. And it's probably because all that they emit out there is a very positive mindset, positive thoughts, and they tend to like find a silver lining in almost all the things and stuff like that. And then there are also people who kind of, no matter what they do, they always have to like put in extra effort. They have to just do this extra thing to get whatever they want, and they sort of get everything with great difficulty. And again, it's only because of the fact that they put out the negative thoughts out in the universe, and it's exactly the reason why they tend to get all of these things back in their life in negative ways and forms. Now, let me just break it down a little bit further for all of you guys and just explain it to you that how are we affected by this? Why are we affected by this? So our mind basically is divided into two different sides, two different parts. One is the subconscious mind and one is the conscious mind. The subconscious mind basically rules our life. It's the reason for the 90% of the things that happen in our life. Only 10% of the things are because of our conscious mind. And when I say conscious mind, it's the things that we do consciously, the feelings that you're feeling right now, the things that we do on an everyday basis, and all these things. But the subconscious mind basically is built over the years. Ever since you were born, the beliefs that you've acquired all this while, the beliefs that you have about yourself, most importantly, what you feel about yourself is so important, because that's the starting point towards anything. If you feel you're not worthy or deserving of things, that's exactly what you're gonna get. And again, on the contrary, if you think that you are amazing, you deserve everything in the world, again, it's what you're gonna attract. So these two sides of the brain is what regulates our overall life. And if you want to literally bend reality, is how I say, because that's exactly what you can do. If you want to hack reality, and no matter what circumstance or situation you're in right now, if you want to hack that and turn it into something else, you only need to crack the code of how you want to really change your subconscious mind or rewire your subconscious mind. Now, I'm going to make a different video about how to rewire your subconscious mind. So in this video, we're only going to keep it simple. But the thing is that once you do that, you literally tap into the amazing things that you want. And you can also do this by simply, I'm just going to share a simple practice with you. It's called as visualization. Now, I don't know how many of you have watched the movie called The Secret. That movie really explains how this practice sort of helps you set an intention, see a clear reality for yourself. That movie is a good starting point for a lot of people who have no clue, but that misses a lot of things that I'm going to talk about right now. So coming back to the practice, visualization is a very powerful thing that you can do. It basically tells you to just close your eyes and think about this ideal reality that you want to have in, and really zone out and feel it and just be there in the moment as if it's actually happening to you. Now, the number one thing that people forget that they have to do is it needs to be backed up by an emotion. It needs to be backed up by some sort of a feeling, because emotion is energy in motion. And when you're imagining this, once you back it up by some sort of particular emotion, is when it is set out for manifestation out in the universe. Without this, you can imagine all you want, but it's not going to do anything. It's literally not going to help you out in any way. And the law of attraction is literally this simple. All you have to do is only emit powerful thoughts or positive thoughts out in the universe to see positive results in your life. You only need to think about the things that you want instead of the things that you do not want. So the thing is that this concept or the universe does not understand your language in terms of the words that you speak. It only understands in terms of how you're feeling and what vibration you're at. Now, to break it down a little further again, every single thing in this world is basically vibrating at a particular frequency. Now, I don't know how many of you have read this or studied it in science back in school, but we all did. I don't know how many of us remember, but each and every single thing in this world is vibrating. You are vibrating, I am vibrating. All the solid matter that you see around you, living, non-living, everything is vibrating. And it's only a matter of how you align your vibration with the things that you want, and that's exactly how you get them in your life. That is it. That's how simple it is. But the difficult part is that all the good stuff that you want in life is always going to be vibrating at a super high frequency. And for you to maintain that kind of frequency, you need to feel emotions of higher frequency, which means emotions of love, of gratitude, excitement, bliss, happiness. All of these emotions are vibrating at a higher frequency. And emotions like regret, guilt, sadness, and all of these things are at a negative frequency. Now, when you live in this negative frequency or a positive frequency, you will only attract the things that are already vibrating at those frequencies. That's exactly how it all functions. That's how everything works, everything around you works, because there is no bigger truth than the fact that everything in this world is energy. There is nothing else, and energy can only be transferred from one person to another. It can never be created nor destroyed. So that just means that when you change your frequency, you just attract a particular sort of energy in you, or you exhibit the energy outside in the outside world, and that's how everything happens. That's exactly why the things that have happened in your life till now have happened. Another important point to note here is that none of this can happen if you do not take inspired action. Law of attraction does not tell you that you can just sit back, visualize, imagine in your mind, and just hope that the universe is going to give something to you. That is not how it works. You have to take the action, you have to keep consistent at it, and you have to basically believe so strongly that nothing shakes it up. And I know that it's easier said than done, but so many times I use this practice where once I'm fed up of something, once I have a desire and I am obsessing over it, let's say, all I do is I either write it down or I say it out loud. I stand in front of the mirror and I say it out loud that, you know what, this is not my problem anymore. I am surrendering it to you and it's yours to keep. And I literally just set it out there, have faith, have the belief, and just take my action that I need to take. Do my work, do my part. Forget about whatever I wanted. If you have attachment towards a particular thing or a desire, it's really difficult for it to manifest because you're constantly going to be obsessing about the hows and the whys. And that's not how you want it to be. The second that you cut emotional cords with it and just let it go, and you feel like if it happens or if it doesn't happen, it doesn't really matter to you. You need to get into that mindset. Yeah, it's super difficult, I know, for some people, but once you do that, you will start getting everything in your life super easily. The law of attraction is as true as the law of gravity. Whatever you put out into the universe is exactly what you're going to get back. You put out positive, you're going to get that. You put out negative, it's exactly what you're going to get. Your transformation or the life that you want is only one thought away, is how I always like to say. Make it a habit, make it a practice to only think about the things that you want. If you think about the things that you don't want, the universe is not going to understand that. It's only going to understand the emotion that comes along with that feeling of not wanting something, and then in turn, you're going to get that. So be extremely mindful of the thoughts that you think, the things that you think about, the things that you talk about, the information that you consume. All of these things have an effect on the way that you're feeling, on your vibration. So that's about it. That's how simple it is. In the further videos, I'm going to talk a lot more about this, and we're going to go in depth about law of attraction and so many other things which I'm super excited about again. And yeah, if you have any stories to share, please drop them down in the comments below, like I always say, and share this with someone if you feel this was helpful, and subscribe to my channel if it's something that resonates with you. And that's it for today's video, and I'm going to see you in my next one. Bye.